The fractal design Define R4 case gets featured on the WAN Show Build Logs of the Week section more than any other case. Click now to learn more about it. All right, well, it's, I guess, night one of Nvidia's The Way It's Meant to Be Played 2013 event. I guess we'll start with the tour of the hotel room. So I'm staying at the Marriott. And it seems to me like every hotel ever has all gotten together and conspired to make it as difficult as possible to light up your room. So there's the light switches here in the hallway that turn on, like, you know, the one near the coffee maker, and there's another light switch for the bathroom, which is quite nice, you know, okay. But then beyond that, everything else is like one here, and then like, you know, another light here, and then one here, and then one here. You have to like run around and turn them all on. It's the most bizarre thing in the world to me. So tomorrow they're gonna have, actually I should just show you guys the itinerary, because this might be interesting to you. Who knows? I don't know. So tomorrow there's breakfast, Nvidia presentation in the Grand Ballroom. So the GameWorks team and some special guests. Then there's lunch with roundtable discussion and hands-on gaming. I'm not sure what they'll be showing us exactly. Then there's a field trip to a surprise location. There you go. You guys can just check this out. I don't care. And then the Montreal Canadiens hockey game. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Then the next day, Friday, there's more presentations with even more extra. They call these guests extra special. Is that a jab at the special guests? You got to wonder about that. All right, then we've got lunch and hands-on gaming with new technologies, as well as panel discussion, Q&A, interviews, dinner, and then that's pretty much it. So there's a bunch of more information there. I guess I'll show you guys how I've got things set up in the old hotel room. So I got my Nvidia stuff there. I've got an Nvidia fleecy blanket, as well as, I mean, not that they're generalizing about Canadians or anything, but a toque with speakers in it. So for nerdy Canadians, here's a Moto X. I'm actually working on a review for this. I really like it so far. It's a good size. It's got a nice grippy back, good curved shape to it. Really like it. Okay, Google now. I think you're useless, and you probably, see, look, it didn't even work. Okay, Google now. Hey, okay, Google now. Wake up. Yeah, not that impressed with the whole voice control thing. Got my laptop set up. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do any live streaming from here or not, but I have the Live Gamer Portable as well as a micro HDMI cable for the XA20 camera, which is what I'm using now. See that, guys? I apologize for the audio being kind of horrible. The mic's facing the wrong way. So I got my USB hub, never leave home without it. My MP3 player, also known as my old iPhone that runs iOS 7, which makes everything slow as all balls. I mean, check that out. Whoa, wow. Press the lock button. Holy balls. Okay, hold on. I'm going to unlock that. Okay, so unlocked. Okay, so there's something. Okay, check this out. Yeah, I trust this computer. It's okay. So check this out. Gmail. Feel free to just, like, go away from the video and come back. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, that's how long it took to even figure out if it had an internet connection. It takes forever. Here's my little pocket router. They don't even give you wired connections in the rooms here. You just have to use the wireless. Fortunately, it's not that bad. Then there's the bed, which has more tech junk spread out all over it. USB cable, Momentum on-ears, got my In-Ear Pro Steel Series, got my HTC One, which is still my daily driver phone, and then got my YouTube bag. Ah, yes, this is cool. So this is probably one of the cooler swag items that I've seen. Everyone was wearing them at dinner tonight. This is the LAN Hoodie 2.0, and it's got, like, cord locking system, thumb drive pocket inside, all kinds of hidden waist pocket for a mouse. Seriously, they expect you to put a mouse in your hoodie. I mean, I think you could put anything in that pocket, but here, maybe I'll model it for you guys. Actually, this is undoubtedly one of the cooler swag items I've ever encountered. So you've got a couple of options for the sleeves. It has built-in gloves, which is pretty cool, or you can tuck those away and just put your thumb through the sleeve. I've never actually owned thumb sleeve hoodies before because I always thought they were kind of for, like, I don't know, goth girls in high school. At least when I was young, that was the case. But at any rate, I'm not sure how practical all of the pouches and whatnot are on here. I mean, this zipper is not of particularly high quality, and actually moving it back and forth is extremely difficult. But I'm sure they had something in mind. The manufacturer of this garment had some sort of way that they expected you to use this, and I just can't understand it. But at any rate, you can put something in there. And then, you know, it's funny, AMD has an event that they're doing in Montreal at the same time. I was thinking about going and checking it out. Apparently they're showing off 290X and some like performance numbers and stuff, but I figure I'm here on Nvidia's dime, so it's probably best to sort of stick with attending their event. There's another little pouch right here. That is an extremely small pocket. I guess you could put like, I don't think you could even put a condom in there. Maybe you could put a condom in there. So if you wanted somewhere to keep a condom that you didn't want anyone to find it. There's also a slightly bigger one here. That looks like more like you could put a cell phone or maybe a mouse. I don't know, whatever they're labeling these things. You put whatever. You can fit a hand in there. Then you got your normal pockets. You know, we actually have a video upcoming for a Scott eVest product. That's like a tech vest. So I think it's kind of a similar idea to something like this. Really? Oh, okay. So here's another little zipper. These zippers are a little bit sticky. I think it's going to take a while to break this in. There's another little tiny pouch there. There must be, that must be for something. So on the right, thumb drive pocket. Okay, so thumb drive pocket is at least one of them. So it's actually kind of nice looking. Got some bright green Nvidia stuff going on. If I wanted to look like even more of a walking billboard for tech companies, I've got my Patriot shirt on underneath it. So over here we see the insides of some of these pockets lined with Nvidia green. We've also got some Nvidia logos inside the hood itself, which looks a little something like this. And on the other side we've got, yes, this pocket is accessible with the zipper here. And then I think that's getting pretty close to the end of it. There's like a headphone wire management thing here by the look of things. And then I think there's a D-ring for keys apparently somewhere. I don't know where that is. Okay, well, without further ado, I guess we'll get some sleep and see you guys tomorrow. So Mr. Shroud over here tells me that he'd really prefer if I didn't jack his style and also stream the Nvidia event. I have to admit this is a pretty good idea. One that I did actually have myself. What are you guys using for HDMI capture layer?
Shuttle.
A what?
Yeah, shuttle. I've only got one.
Oh, shut up. You're using a PC for that?
No. A Blackmagic Intensity shuttle.
Okay, cool, yes. How do you like this one, by the way? Does it blue screen?
It's pretty terrible. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Do you have a live game or portable?
Yeah, a portable one? I haven't seen one of those yet.
No, live game or portable. It's an Nvidia product. I have it upstairs. I should show it to you.
It's just HDMI in.
USB. HDMI in. Actually works. Not a steaming pile of poo.
Good.
PCIe.
We have the
Live Gamer HD.
We have the Live Gamer HD.
Yeah, it's basically a Live Gamer HD, but
mobile.
USB, and it's awesome.
That sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, you guys should. But yeah, I mean, really, it was more to do with consideration for the other people in the room's Wi-Fi connections during the show. I mean,
I have no consideration.
if everyone was streaming out of here, then those people, they would suffer, right?
They would. That sucks for them.
So I streamed quite a lot of the event today, but I think I'll take a moment here to just cover what I thought were sort of the key points. Unlike AMD's event, where they really dropped a bombshell with Mantle, Nvidia was more focused on a lot of things that they already have, and then some enhancements they've made to some of the things that they already have. So they talked a lot about game developer relationships. I mean, AMD's whole messaging at their GPU 14 event was AMD is gaming, and they were talking about their extremely strong developer relations. So Nvidia is quick to react to that, putting up slides of all the game devs that they work with and all the support that they give to them. And hey, it's like, guys, it's not like we're not doing this, and it's not like we haven't been doing this for ages with the way it's meant to be played program. One of the things that they showed off that was really cool was they talked a lot about cross-platform. In terms of operation and in terms of development tools. So they showed dev tools running not only on Windows but also on Linux, and they were demonstrating things that they could do in terms of real-time analysis of what's being rendered within the Linux-based developer tools. So that was incredibly cool. They also committed ongoing support for Linux, particularly with SteamOS. So by the time SteamOS launches, they're saying, yeah, we're going to be ready to support it in a big way. So that's extremely exciting. I know many gamers have been trying to get away from DirectX and Windows and all those things that it feels like are holding us back at this point in many ways. If you talk to certain game devs, I've spent some time talking to Chris Roberts at the AMD event I was at, and I mean, he Didn't have any kind words to say about DirectX, neither did the gentleman who was there from EA. So very exciting times, and Nvidia seems to be fully on board to support that. They showed off Project Logan, so if you guys check it out, it's their FaceWorks demo where they have an extremely realistic looking head that you can have him make different facial expressions, and very, very realistic looking. They then revealed that it was running on an upcoming Tegra SoC, single-digit wattage power usage, and running this extremely demanding looking demo to the point where it's like people who are, I guess, calling me out for saying that this will be the last generation of game consoles that needs to exist in like this large, bulky, plugs into your TV form. Guys, it's happening. I mean, Nvidia's upcoming Tegra processors are going to make the current generation, or even the next generation consoles, look like nothing special. So extremely exciting. There were a couple new things that they did talk about. So FLEX Unified GPU PhysX is an evolution from their existing GPU PhysX, which can be used for calculations for colliding bodies, or it can be used for fluid simulation or particle simulation or whatever else. Well, what FLEX allows is for those different PhysX elements to interact with each other. So they showed a couple of cool demos, including one with water balloons where they were popping them by clicking on them. I didn't think that one was that impressive, but they had a couple other ones where they were throwing water at a large grouping of hard body objects, and then watching them kind of float around and bounce around off of each other. So we're looking at PhysX being able to have not only sort of one thing going on at a time, so to speak, but having multiple aspects of the physics calculations that are being performed by the game interact with each other. So that's extremely exciting. And then the next thing they showed off was GI Works, which I joked during the live stream. I was actually live streaming during a lot of the event. Gastrointestinal Works? No, not at all. It's global illumination. So what this is it is an elegant way to take some of the work out of what the game devs are doing. They showed real-time demos in Unreal Engine of how you can adjust the fineness, you can adjust the intensity of the way that the light bounces off, so you can either have stronger shadows or weaker shadows, or you can have shadows under large bodies like cars, or even down to minute details like under the door handles of cars. And they even showed a demo where it was, I guess it was Museum Simulator 2014. Anyway, they had dinosaur bones, and they were able to demonstrate lighting them in very unique ways. So they had some TVs with Nvidia logos that were kind of casting a green glow over everything, and then they had lights that were actually within the room itself, casting different lighting effects on it. And what it is instead of programming a bunch of light sources into the scene, game devs can instead just rely on this real-time global illumination. So that is lights bouncing off of surfaces the way that they realistically should to provide realistic lighting without faking it at any stage. So that's extremely exciting as well. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for my part one vlog of this event. Tomorrow we're expecting some extremely exciting stuff to happen. So stay tuned. I'll probably live stream tomorrow. And for now, I'm off to tour the Ubisoft studio, but I had to sign this NDA before I go, so I can't tell you guys about that. And then I'm also heading to the hockey game tonight, so peace out. As always, don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. Another minor detail, Nvidia's holiday bundles have been announced. So typically in the past, we've seen maybe one game or a discount or a free-to-play bundle or something like that on Nvidia graphics cards. Not so this time around. We're getting Splinter Cell Blacklist, Batman Arkham Origins, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag with GTX 770s, 780s, and Titans. So you're going to get 3 games and $100 off an Nvidia Shield, making that a $199 piece of hardware to augment your graphics card experience. Now, $100 off Shield, $199. I can guarantee they're not making much, if any, margin on that. So is it a desperation move? I've heard rumors that Shield isn't moving as well as Nvidia would like. Or is it just an attempt to get more Shields out there so people can get them in their hands and talk about how great they are around the holiday season and hopefully spur on some sales later? Hard to say what exactly the strategy is there, but it's probably not a bad idea either way. And then the second down tier is going to be GTX 760, GTX RTX 680, 670, 660 Ti, and 660, and that's Splinter Cell Blacklist, as well as Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and $50 off an Nvidia Shield. One thing I think we can all agree on looking at this is it's shots fired at the Never Settle bundles that AMD's been running lately.